What's up, FlashBeat fam? Get ready for a wild ride because we're kicking things off with legendary actor Tim Curry. He's opening up like never before, reflecting on 50 incredible years since the Rocky Horror Picture Show first hit screens. This is a rare chance to hear directly from Curry about the film that changed everything. And the Rocky Horror celebration doesn't stop there. We've got a brand new clip from the documentary Strange Journey, the story of Rocky Horror, featuring creator Richard O'Brien himself performing the iconic Time Warp. Plus, get the scoop on its upcoming theatrical release and who else you'll see in this deep dive. But hold onto your heels, because the live show is back. Frankie Grande is returning to the stage to reprise his electrifying role as Dr. Frank-N-Furter in the Rocky Horror Show. We've got all the details on this highly anticipated production and who else is joining the cast for another trip to Transylvania. And finally, we're taking it back to where it all began as the Rocky Horror Picture Show makes its debut in U.S. theaters. We'll explore how this cult classic defied expectations and became a global phenomenon. Stick around for all the details and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss any of the FlashBeat. Tim Curry's timeless Rocky Horror Reflections. Get ready for a rare and candid look back as Tim Curry, the iconic Dr. Frank-N-Furter, celebrates 50 years of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Now 78, and living with paralysis from a stroke, Curry rarely grants interviews, making his recent conversation with CBS Sunday Morning incredibly special. He delves into stepping into his career-defining role, the film's initial struggles, and its enduring, revolutionary message of self-acceptance. Curry recalls the film's rocky start, admitting, "It died a death, it was a failure. And I was crushed, I thought that it might well be the end of my movie career." Yet, through the magic of midnight screenings and dedicated fans, Rocky Horror transformed into the ultimate cult classic, running for 50 years and counting. For many, especially within the LGBTQ+ community, the film was more than just entertainment. It was a powerful affirmation. Curry shared how the movie gave people permission to be themselves, embodying the film's ultimate message. Be who you want to be, and have the best to do it. This enduring legacy cements the Rocky Horror Picture Show as a queer touchstone, proving that a perceived failure can indeed spark a cultural revolution. Audience impact. Fans are buzzing online, sharing their personal stories of how Rocky Horror empowered them, with many calling Tim Curry's insights deeply moving and inspirational. The film's message of liberation continues to resonate powerfully across generations. But the Rocky Horror universe is still expanding. Don't go anywhere as we explore a brand new clip from a documentary featuring the mastermind behind it all, Richard O'Brien. Rocky Horror's Time Warp lives on. Get ready to do the Time Warp again. The new documentary, Strange Journey, the story of Rocky Horror, is set to give fans an exclusive look at the making of the legendary cult classic. In a newly released clip, the brilliant creator Richard O'Brien himself strums his guitar and performs the iconic Time Warp, a treat for all devoted fans. This documentary promises an intimate journey, exploring Rocky Horror's origins as a London fringe play and its explosive rise to become one of the biggest cult films of all time. Coinciding with the 50th anniversary, the film features deep dives with original cast members like Tim Curry, Susan Sarandon, and Barry Bostwick, alongside insights from celebrity fans such as Jack Black and Trixie Mattel. Directed by Richard O'Brien's son, Linus, Strange Journey has already captivated audiences, winning the Audience Award at the Gaze Film Festival. It's set for a limited theatrical run in over 50 cities starting September 26th, celebrating the film that redefined audience participation and continues to make history as the longest-running theatrical release ever. Audience impact. Fans are ecstatic about the new documentary footage, especially the clip of Richard O'Brien. Social media is flooded with excitement for the theatrical release and the chance to revisit the film's groundbreaking themes and iconic songs. Speaking of iconic roles, the celebration continues with news of a beloved star returning to the stage. We've got the scoop on who's bringing Dr. Frank-N-Furter back to life. Frankie Grande is back as Frank-N-Furter. Get ready for another electrifying performance as Frankie Grande is set to reprise his sensational role as Dr. Frank-N-Furter in Richard O'Brien's cult classic musical, The Rocky Horror Show. This highly anticipated production will return to the Bucks County Playhouse next month, running from October 10th to November 2nd. Grande, known for his Broadway roles and reality TV appearances, previously donned the iconic fishnets for the show, and fans are thrilled for his return. Directed once again by Playhouse artistic associate Hunter Foster, the production boasts a stellar cast, including returning actors Jordan Balwark as Brad Majors and Natalie Welch as Janet Weiss. The musical, which first premiered in London in 1973 and has seen multiple Broadway runs and a beloved film adaptation, continues to captivate audiences with its story of two clean-cut college kids who stumble upon the eccentric Dr. Frank-N-Furter. With its unique blend of sci-fi, horror, and rock and roll, The Rocky Horror Show remains a theatrical phenomenon, with a Broadway revival already slated for 2026. Audience impact. Fans are buzzing with excitement over Frankie Grande's return, flooding social media with calls for tickets and expressing their anticipation for the show. The continued popularity of The Rocky Horror Show highlights its enduring appeal and its ability to draw new generations of fans. And finally, let's rewind to the very beginning of its cinematic journey, as the film that started it all returns to the big screen. Rocky Horror's U.S. theatrical debut revisited. Step back in time to September 26, 1975, when the Rocky Horror Picture Show first graced U.S. movie theaters. Born from a London stage musical, this cinematic masterpiece paid homage to B-movie sci-fi and monster flicks, introducing audiences to unforgettable characters like the cross-dressing scientist Dr. Frank-N-Furter and his creation, Rocky Horror. The film tells the story of the squeaky-clean engaged couple, Brad and Janet, whose car breaks down, leading them to Frank-N-Furter's eccentric castle. Despite its initial flop, a midnight screening at New York's Waverly Theater in 1976 sparked a revolution. Audiences weren't just watching, they were participating, dressing up, singing along, and bringing props, transforming movie-going into an interactive ritual. With its infectious soundtrack, including hits like Time Warp, and its powerful message of "Don't dream it, be it," the film became a cultural phenomenon. Recognized for its lasting impact, the Rocky Horror Picture Show is celebrated as one of the longest-running theatrical releases in film history and is preserved in the U.S. National Film Registry. Audience impact. This news has sparked nostalgia and excitement among longtime fans, with many sharing their favorite midnight screening memories. The re-release in theaters is seen as a perfect way to introduce the film's unique magic to new audiences and celebrate its enduring legacy. That's all the time we have for today's FlashBeat. But before you go, let's do a quick recap of all the incredible stories we covered. And that's a wrap on today's FlashBeat. We heard from Tim Curry reflecting on 50 years of Rocky Horror, got a sneak peek at Richard O'Brien in a new documentary, saw Frankie Grande return as Dr. Frank-N-Furter on stage, and celebrated the original Rocky Horror Picture Show's U.S. theater debut. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to FlashBeat for all your hottest updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat, and let us know in the comments which story was your favorite. Follow us on all social platforms to stay connected.